So I got up and stretched a minute, and then I came back, and the song was in a very long, quiet section. So I thought my music had just died for a second. So like, well then. Alright, we're gonna, okay, see how these lines are on this guy. The way I've designed him is I attempted to think, okay, if I were going to go out and fight crime, be vengeance for this, and I wanted to survive, I didn't just straight up have a death wish. I would want these gang members with guns to not be able to shoot me. So what I've designed here is I am vengeance, I am the night. Exactly. I am the terror that flaps in the night. These lines here, I'm pointing at a screen that you can't see. Just mouse. I have a mouse. These lines here are panels that shift. They're plates that go over certain parts of the body. So those will be individual pieces, and they'll be fairly simple. But underneath them, I'm gonna go back. I'm not gonna do that today. I'm not gonna get super intricate with the details today. I'm basically gonna lay down the body, like get the body built as much as I can before 2 o'clock, which is an hour and a half away, and then I'll come back as I stream more, fill in the gaps. But the best way I could think of to make this work in a real life setting is you would have a tube with a lip on it, and it would connect to a tube with the lip going the opposite way. So you'd have essentially like here. I'll just build the thing I'm describing. That would be putting it in there. It's just makes too much sense. Alright, so I'll just show you. It's easier to show you than try to describe it. I have a tube. Inset. We have the upset. We're going to put it at 0, like you do. Come in here and get rid of these height segments. I don't like them until I add them myself. Now, I need to have polygons here and here so I can build this metrically. Convert to editable poly for the polygon subobject. These may be backwards again. Throw a symmetry on it and see what happens. Oh, no, it corrected. Way off here. Take this top half. Like this. So we have this segment edge connect, and we can control since this is inner tube on the inside, build the lip. Z. Things go stupid. That's how you take Polygons. Don't have it on the inside. We don't want it on. Screwed by local normal. Back to the X. X. Zeroing these out so we don't have symmetry. So that's the too wide. Back a few steps. Power of Control Z. Abe Lincoln hat neck. Why is it showing me the pivot? The hierarchy. How did you get to that? That's weird. I don't know how it did that. Nope. There we go. Alright. Do it. Whoops. This is up to. Better. Ah. Why are you angled? I don't like that. No, sir. I don't like it. Ooh. I am a real horse. Oh, sir, I don't think I have any use. Whoops. Whoops. No. None of these. Oh, that just destroys everything. Wait until I tell the missus about this. Oh, I miss Ren and Stimpy. I miss good Ren. Adult party cartoon goes up. Yeah, early Ren and Stimpy was before it got gross. So, growing up, I was a huge fan of Ren. Like, almost unhealthy level. I guess any level of Ren and is probably. But I loved me some Ren and Stimpy. Never seen it. The creator was, he still is, Psycho. He's very, very, um, full of himself. And, Nickelodeon really did him dirty. They really did. They seriously just took away the show. They, um, there was a shift halfway in season 2, and officially season 3 on, where at first his name is John K. And he voiced Ren, and Billy West voiced Stimpy. Well, midway through season 2, and from then all the episodes, Ren and Stimpy became voiced by Billy West. That's because they kicked John K to the curb. And you know, I get it. He was there was a constant battle with the standards and practices and all that jazz. But he brought it on himself in a way. And then when he got free reign to do whatever he wanted, when uh, Spike picked it up, they just went too far. That's an example of too much freedom. And it only lasted something like that, yeah. It only lasted for 6 episodes because it was just too. This is where he really starts to get. But yeah, that is the tragedy. The early days was really good. No, it was over the top. It was gross. It was definitely ahead of its time. But when they were given the freedom that they always wanted, they took way too. Just I don't want him to have a sharp point right there. Funny thing is, you know, on the subject, look at other Nickelodeon cartoons, some non-Nickelodeon cartoons. You can see the influence they had over other cartoonists, like SpongeBob. A lot of the grotesqueness that appears in SpongeBob, that's definitely something great for me. Particularly in overlap. How best solve it. There we go. Fixed. Now what I'm going to do with this piece. Notice it's very wrongly oriented. We're going to fix that in a moment. Very happy the week is over. I agree. It's been an interesting past few days. I just got back from TwitchCon. Everything in the world that could happen did. Times 10, yes. So it's just been crazy all around. I'm glad that this week is winding. Amen. Yes, yes. Alright, so we're going to make another tube. Slightly. Did it? Where we take pollution down, is it? Next week is going to be rough for me, but hopefully things will quiet down after. Yeah, hopefully things have started to quiet down here. Well, I know you're paying lots of changes. Editable poly. So as I stated earlier, the way this system will work, I don't know how well I can manipulate 3ds Max into understanding that they're collision, but art is a metaphor for life. What? My brain just broke a little there. That one, I don't understand. The computer AI cheat. And when you finally get ahead, okay, I got you now. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Oh, you threw me for a solid loop there. That I was seriously like, why? Excuse reminds me. Don't ask me why. But that reminds me. So, some of you may be familiar that with my other ventures in content. And I have this little YouTube channel called A Potato Explains. And it has been dormant for about 2 months or so. Well, I have recorded raw footage for it. I've written a script. And all that's left is editing. And I will have a new video up on my A Potato Explains channel very soon. This one should be more appropriately titled A Potato Reacts, but I think it's good enough as is. To stay as expected. That would just keep using for branding. But yes, I will have a new video soon, possibly even this weekend. I'm hoping. And it's going to kick off a new little mini-series within A Potato Explains. Got a link? I do! If you, hold on. I don't know if I have a command. I'm gonna check. We'll find out. Doesn't look like I have a command. But Nightbot's got me covered! That timing. There's your link right there. Oh, thank you, Nightbot. You've saved the day. But if that didn't happen, we don't have a command right now, but we do have panels down below for those of you on desktop, or for those of you on mobile. If you finagle a little bit and tickle it just right, it'll show you. I do have a social panel. Has all my links, and a Torprint panel. Now, the comic. The old stuff is still there, so even if the new is not out yet, you can still go catch up and see what's going to be changed. See how it was before it becomes the new thing. And I don't think I'm going to take that down. I'm going to leave it up for that reason. But Nightbot, you have Google you're listening to, aren't you? Doing that thing again. Well played, Nightbot. Exactly. Well, Normie. I don't know how I feel about these xylophones. Bit of a burp. Oh, nice. Thanks. Yes. Nightbot be listening like the. Don't scare me like that. I can tell I didn't sleep much last night. Excuse me while I yawn like crazy. Still manipulating them verticicles. I think that's the preferred name. Haven't applied symmetry. Still just a F. Oh, nope, nope. Oh, no. See, that's what I meant by the lip that sits on top of it. So, say, let me apply symmetry so I can show you an actual moving example of how these plates work. Symmetry. Do you see how this neck is connected? So, say his head moves a certain way. Well, these would pivot with it, and you know it would slide up and down based on how the neck moves. So it has a maximum extension. So it's not like if you put two cups together, you pull the cup completely out. It's got a lip that catches, so it will lock. His neck. Now what I'm going to turn them. I see it. Hey, camera. Yep, I see it. Easy fix, though. I think I can. My ear, it just, there, it's hair tickling it. Now we fix our mistakes, like Sheriff. Oh yeah. Oh no. Effect pivot only. Center to object. Turn off effect pivot. Rotate. Good day, what up? I saw your channel here on Twitch. Well, hello there, and how are you? We are 3D modeling a large robotic type thingamabob. Just doing the very simple rough draft right now. See, I'll show you what he's based on. He's based on this right here. My own original character. I call him Torquing. Oh, you're one of those. Actually, I have designed my own logo and overlay for my stream. And I'm a real person. Is that not cool? It's nice to actually be a real person in it. Yes, thank you very much, my good mod. We don't self-add here. Your boss just forgot your name. That's not a good thing, usually. Only been here 17 and a half years. It's always a good sign when your boss forgets you only after. Dang, yeah, for real. Alright, so our mistake, we're going to correct it. It's like Oak forgetting his grandson's name. It's like, are you a boy or a girl? This is my grandson. What's his name again? You're close. Wonderful. I think Oak just hates his family. No, he's too preoccupied, is what it is. He's got such a mad thing for Ash's mom, or your mom in the game, that he can't think about anything else. He just wants that lady. This looks very clown-like right now, and I kind of like it. I hate clowns, but I like this. Like he's got the frill around. He could be totally into the mom and hate his grandkid. Fair. Fair. Oh wait, no, I need to do this on the inside, not the... building things inside of other things. It's always fun. So speaking of Pokemon, who's excited for Sword and Shield? No, I want. It's like I become extremely bipolar when thinking about Pokemon Sword and Shield. One day, I absolutely love it and can't wait. The next day, absolutely hate it, and I'm like, "What are you doing, Game Freak? Please focus." And it just flip flops back and forth. It makes sense. Oak hates his grandkid and wants a new one. Bang, the player's mom, marry her, get a new grandkid. You're just ready for Digimon? Amen, Digimon, yes. Absolutely am excited for Digimon. Even though I pretty much beat the first one, I'm ready to play it again. Like the third or fourth time. Whoa. 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 That's the equivalent of the hourglass, and that scared me. Just 2 weeks away? Oh dear, it's that close? Holy crap. Yeah, only a few days away. So we have to make a hidden joint that you don't see in the image here. It looks like there's only 2, but there's actually 3. My mother's birthday, of all things. 10/18 for Cyber Sleuth Stories. So, be like, happy birthday, Mom. I'm getting the game. You need to finish Lunk's Awakening. 4 dungeons in. I hadn't even purchased Lunk's Awakening. I need to get Lunk's Awakening. And I should play it on my wonderful new device. Like, I sold a bunch of other things. The day after another birthday. Yeah, it is. Yeah. Forgot about that. You're right. Those are all, everything's so lumped together. But, basically sold a kidney. It's weird to call the day you got partner a birthday, but it checks out. Yeah. But, so I was going to get the Sega Genesis Mini, going to get the Switch Lite, and, you know, Link's Awakening came out, and I wanted it and everything, but... And then TwitchCon came and ruined everything. It's like, I'm going to take all your money! But I did manage to sneak one in. And I'm a big fan. You'll send me your copy of, or her copy of Lunk by the end of the month. I mean, you don't have to send your games out if you want to keep it and play. That is a sexy banana. I am a fan. I'm not good. I almost said something. I might as well go ahead and say it. I am a fan of my sexy banana. Get Lunk at Unclaimed Baggage one day for 20 bucks. Amen. UCB is the bomb. You'll still hoggle one of these days. So I think I'm going to do this an easier way. Because there's an... Gotta get Digimans and the Gugios this month. And freaking Dragon Quest XI, if you haven't played the demo, it's really amazing too. And apparently that carries over. So, easier way. Let's take Tube. Let's copy Tube by doing it. Copy. Now we have to make Tube smaller. Too small. Oh, you forgot about that one? Yeah, it's It's it looks really good. Started Final Fantasy VIII last month, but you can't seem you won't be getting back to it anytime soon. I mean, it's there forever. I mean, well, we buy games so we can play them. Played a million hours of Dragon Warrior on the NES, so getting one at a minimum is a need. Makes sense. Checks out. Potato. Your dimensions are slightly off from you. I feel you there, the Cheesecake Factory, yeah. See what else I need to do to make it work. Not gonna do too much, like I said, this is a shielding all the got a little, like, to me it looks a little Evangelion with the way his head and neck are shaped. Like, he's got that hunched, like, shoulders back. I can't properly do it here. But, like, their heads are further down, like they're in attack mode. So I'm guessing Nintendo isn't going to put Dragon Warrior on the NES Classics. Not if they're selling it separately. That seems like a big negative on that. Sort of like Castlevania. I don't think we're going to see Castlevania Mega Man on the NES. Because they're selling those bad boys. That being said, I have the Castlevania collection, and I'm madly in love, but sorely disappointed that Symphony of the Night is nowhere to be found. I want to play Symphony of the Night without having to buy that stupid PS1 classic. And, no, my Vita doesn't like to stream it. Vita doesn't like to stream at all. Put it on the Switch! I need it! I will buy it separately. Like, on the PlayStation Store, I will pay $10 if you give me Symphony of the Night and allow me to play it portably. Which the Nintendo Online stuff requires internet, right? It does, but it's if you're dealing with dual switching like I am, like dual wielding switches, you just make it's the same deal as the primary console deal. If you're using your secondary switch, it checks for an internet connection. But as far as like the NES and the SNES stuff, it doesn't check as often. So it checks like once every couple of weeks or once every month or so. So as long as you're not, out in the middle of nowhere when it decides to check, you should be okay. I'd rather buy something and own it and play it whenever, because not everywhere is going to have interwebs. Exactly. But as big of a Castlevania nut as I am, back on that subject, I have never actually finished Symphony of the Night. I've barely even touched it. So I would like a chance to actually play it and play it properly. You bet they released Castlevania 64 before? Yeah, you're not wrong. I mean, they're starting to throw some N64 games at it, like Doom 64, Turok 2. I mean, they're there, so I could see your point, sadly. Alright, I'm gonna throw some materials at these guys. I don't want them to be pink anymore. I'm doing this one. I have a reference right here that I can ink drop. We're going. Select. Sign. See what that did. Oh, they actually are all three. Or I think they are. Oh, hey. No, they're not. They're generic material, not yet selected. Hey. 3. Oregon. 3. Now you can't see this, but I can. Bear with me. Yeah, it looks goofy right now because there's no body over it. Oh, Castlevania 64. Both of the 64 Castlevania are terrible. Utterly terrible. Raw. Those are a little polygonal. I'm gonna. But I mean, he's got his basic neck. Got his neck. Got his head. Still needs eyeballs. I just want GameCube games on the Switch as well. Give me all the games. Nintendo, stop slacking. Quit your crap. Well, I mean, we accomplished something. Now, this section here is a little more complicated. So I don't know if I'm going to keep him fat or slim like he is here. He's really slim here. The way this works, for those of you that don't know, is if you've seen Power Armor in Fallout, it follows that path, follows that design philosophy. Legs, chest. But the arms... You think he should be slim? Okay, I might do that. The arms are not the man inside's arms. He's got controllers that he controls the arms with, because the shoulders are too broad. The mechanisms that make him function. You'd like to see some Evangelion style? That's more of a Mark II. But, the shoulders and head, and his feet are also, like, right here. He's standing on platforms with it. His shoulders and head are too far extended for a human to actually use them like a helmet and arms. So he has controllers on the inside. I know you absolutely love the style of the Avas. I do too. Nerve did a good job. But we'll build the body. See, these are shoulder pads. Shoulder pads come up. They move with the arms. And the chest plate, it's kind of the way it's designed is, I don't know, best I can. It's like it does this, goes over, and does it again on the back. Like it comes up like a Unit 1, Unit 01, best Ava, fight me. I'm inclined to agree. Maybe one day you can do an Asuka cosplay. Keep it up. I mean, you're doing good. You're way further than I am. Of course, you have years on me, so you'll get there before you know it. And you got more than 4 subs. Unit 2 is... I like Unit 2. I don't like Unit 0. And I really don't like Unit. Now, I'm debating because the body's going to be fairly involved. I like 2's head better. I like that it kind of looks like it's wearing a cap. So, the body's going to be pretty involved, so we might call it a... Like orange is a color, so O2 gets second place, but that purple and greenish for one is bomb. I know, it is beautiful, and when it glows, like in the newer stuff, when they make it glow more, I love that. Yes, that methane emission color scheme. Honestly, I feel like Unit 2 could use a little more contrast. I feel like the colors are too simple. But I think this is where we're going to call it today. We just got... We're not very far in, so this does not bode well for our state. Here are a few episodes from finishing. Congratulations! Get the joke. Yeah, red with black or something. There's not a lot of contrast. It's just shades of red and orange. Last episode is trash. Hot trash. Hot garbage. Very much hot garbage. But I'm getting a little peckish. I have not eaten today. All I've had is this. Oops. And that is making me hungry. So I need to find food. And like I said, the next step will take longer than 45 minutes. So I don't want to get into that yet. So I think I'm going to call it here. But we are slowly, very slowly 3D modeling this back. And I'll post a test render to various social media. You can see what I'm talking about with the cell shading. Yet when you get to the last episode, you will see what he means by that. Thank you for the stream. You are very, very welcome. Awesome progress. Quite informative. I try to tell you what I'm doing because a lot of this is a foreign language to a lot of people. I mean, I spent probably 8 to 10 years just learning how to do this. And I'm still learning new things every day. So I try to give as much detail as I can. Tell you step by step what I'm doing. Sometimes you'll just hear me spout off like keyboard shortcuts. But at least you know that I'm doing keyboard shortcuts. But yes, thank you so much. Stick around. We're going to find somebody to raid. And I will see you hopefully Monday. And thank you for those bits right at the end of the stream. I very much appreciate it. Alright. Let's find somebody to... And have a good day. I will see you next week. Oh, check out other stuff. I have videos and all that coming up. Watch for it. Look, links below. Bye!